Hello and welcome back for another video. In today's video, we'll be looking at our team selection and transfer plans ahead of Game Week 23. But before then, a recap on how Game Week 22 went. Game Week 22 is seeming to be what we expected as we captained Marcus Rashford over Erling Haaland, which is seeming to pay off so far so good. Elsewhere, we saw our chance of adding Fernandes for over Kevin De Bruyne pay off. So far so good. It's them and Harry Kane who has produced points for us this week, as we saw in Haaland completely numb in his game against Tottenham, not what we anticipated. No defender in our team kept any clean sheet, as all of them were victims of conceding a goal in all their games. Quite unfortunate if you ask me. Now looking at Game Week 23, there's a lot to talk about, from topics ranging from triple captainship to bringing De Bruyne back into the team. So let's dive in. In goal, we see Ramsey, who has 2 games this next game week against Brentford and also against Man City. It's a trickish one, the Brentford game, as we've seen Brentford do very well against the Big Six in recent games this season. In fact, Arsenal are the only team to have victory against them so far. Also, the last time they met, it was a clean sheet for Arsenal. Can Arsenal repeat this? Something we'll be hoping they do. Our Newcastle double faces Bournemouth in Game Week 23. Newcastle finally conceded their first goal since the restart. Clearly something we wished had not happened, but all good things must come to an end, as they say. Newcastle will be facing Bournemouth, who has only scored 1 goal in their last 6 games. Start like this, coupled with Newcastle's impressive defensive record, helps us sleep better having 2 Newcastle defenders in our team. Really not the time to start thinking about removing either of them in the team, but we know that both of them will be having a blank Game Week 25, and as the time progresses, 1 or 2 would have to be leaving our team among those who have a blank Game Week 25. Akanji rounds off the defense with his double game week against Aston Villa and Arsenal. Hopefully, 1 or 2 clean sheets can come off those games. Our midfield, Martinelli, has been playing bad for some time now, and also coupled with the fact that Trossard, Arsenal's new buy, has been taking some time off Martinelli's leg, as he has been coming on early as a substitute. And Arsenal's best picks in the midfield has somehow eluded Martinelli for some time now. And of course, Odegaard has been performing well, Saka also, and it's also noteworthy to mention Nketiah in the Arsenal's lineup. So, what do we do with Martinelli? Well, for now, we can't really do anything about him. He has to stay in the team, and considering it's a double game week, it could also be the time where he picks his form and start giving us results. Also, what do we do with Bruno Fernandes? Do we leave him in or take him off, as we plan to bring Kevin De Bruyne? As we see, definitely he has been playing brilliantly for some time now. Bringing in a City asset is something that we have to consider strongly. Do we bring in Kevin De Bruyne, as our plan was earlier? But seeing what has been happening in the City ranks, with him not starting games, especially the game against Tottenham, which we did see him start, it makes us think that assets like Riyad Mahrez and Jack Grealish could easily come in and get better results. Odegaard and Rashford complete the 11, and in our attack we see Erling Haaland. Tough decision regarding the triple captaincy. Underlying figures doesn't seem to be very impressive against the Big Six for Erling Haaland, as we see him not have much effect in the game against Chelsea, in the second leg against Tottenham, and also in the second leg against Man United. So what do? Especially as we see he faces Aston Villa, which is a game we'll be expecting he can deliver 1 or 2 goals. But what happens should he not end up doing anything for Man City in the game against Arsenal? We have to consider this strongly, knowing fully well that next double game week is not something that we know who his opponent would be. We say a big congratulations to Harry Kane for joining a 200 goal club, such an elite league of his own. With this momentum, why remove Harry Kane from our team? He has more than any place in everybody's team if you ask me. We hope he never stops scoring goals and giving us FPL points. Our bench sees Wan-Bissaka dropped as he faces Leeds, and Andreas Pereira is also here. Now, moving straight to transfer plans. Can't say for sure now if De Bruyne will be entering the team, but one thing is certain, it's necessary to look ahead of game week 25, which is a blank game week, and Man City players will be a very strong place to fortify ourselves, seeing they do not have a blank game week in week 25. And of course, our Newcastle and Man United players have a blank game week 25, so we'll have to look closely at which of them may be leaving our team. But for now, that person looks very strongly to be Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, of course, has been impressing for some time now. However, on the way he came into the team, it's giving us strong reason to take him out of the team as planned when bringing him into the team. And of course, the plan was to replace him with Kevin De Bruyne. But for now, we are strongly considering either bringing Jack Grealish or Mahrez because there are no bad options. Most likely, the only change we'll be making this game week also, as we would not want to be getting any hits. If you've enjoyed this video, do give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe also. And this wraps up today's video. Goodbye for now.